Hi there, Loy Machedo speaking to you from loymachedo.com. And who's Loy Machedo? Date right now is 4:47 in the morning. It's 26th December 2015, and I just want to answer this email because I've been busy with my training schedule. Anyway, this email, the reason I want to answer is pretty provocative, and I'll obviously not mention who it is from. Hi, Loy, how are you doing? I just wanted to tell you something frankly and right on your face. I have been trying to lose weight for the past 2 years, and I've not been succeeded. I've not succeeded. Okay, but I've been following your blog, and I'm really inspired by you. But I don't understand this. How is it that you are able to achieve success where most of us are not able to achieve success? How is it that you're able to lose fat? How is it that you're able to tone your body? Is it a Photoshop? Are you cheating? Are you lying? Please tell me the truth. Are you taking supplements? Are you taking drugs? Are you taking steroids? Many people have been talking shit about you, but I've been believing you. So that is why I thought I'll ask you straightforward. Can you please tell me how is it that you're able to succeed while most of us are not able to succeed? Let me scroll this up. Okay. Loy, I also wanted to ask you, can you please share with me what is your training regimen? What are the supplements? What are the steroids that you're taking? What are the secrets that you're not sharing with others? It would really help me a lot if you can share it online. Okay. Loy, I'm a great believer of you, and I believe that you will answer this email. However, if you do not answer, I'll understand and I'll keep it to myself. Well, anyway, I have nothing to hide, my dear. I definitely answer this email, and let's get it over with. Okay, I've just quickly written down the 20 points. The 20 points as to how I've been able to lose weight, get in shape, and reach the top of my game, and why maybe others are not. So you just cherry pick whatever you like. Okay, I'm just just put it down the way it just came through my head. The first one is, in order to lose weight, in order to get fit, in order to achieve the level of success that I've managed to achieve. Obviously, there are people who have done much more than me. These are the 20 points. The first one is proper food. You need to eat 80. People normally think 80% is exercise, 20% is nutrition. It's the other way around. It's 80% is nutrition and 20% is exercise, because the food that you put into your body is what shapes your body and what gives you the energy, the strength, whatever. If you keep having sugar, white sugar, if you keep having white carbs, if you keep having lots of sweets and processed food, your energy levels will be really low. So what you need to have is a proper intake of food is extremely necessary. First point, proper food. Make sure that the food is fresh. Make sure that the food is like a lot of green vegetables, a lot of natural foods. If you're having protein, it is anything from white meat or anything. Even if you're having lean meat, that is red meat, and it should be with fat. Now, obviously, people think fat is bad. You need to do a lot of research on that, and you need to know what to eat before the workout. You need to know what to eat after the workout. That is extremely necessary. Don't just eat randomly. Okay, everything for me is planned. I know what to eat 3 hours before my workout, what to eat 1 hour before my workout, what to eat during my workout, what to eat after my workout, what to eat before I sleep, after I get up. Everything is just planned out. So you need to have a proper intake of food, and you need to plan this out. Number one. Second one is proper sleep. Now, this is the most underrated thing, and this is something I never focused on. I used to sleep whenever I liked. Previously, around a year ago, I used to sleep at 7 in the morning or 6 in the morning or 1 in the morning, and get up in the afternoon and sleep in the afternoon and get up whenever I like. Now everything is planned out. You have to sleep 8 to 10 hours every single day, 8 hours in the night, and in the afternoon at least 1 hour you need to sleep. So this helps the body, your physically, mentally, emotionally, you recover and recuperate. So sleep is very, very important, and you need to sleep with no noise, no music, no disturbance. The third one is proper exercise. Now, I used to do a lot of exercise before. I was really big. I used to weigh 112 kgs, but with a lot of fat. However, the exercise I used to do in the gym, it used to be like I just go with how I feel. For example, if I feel like doing legs, I do legs. If I feel like doing arms, I do arms. I would do whatever I like, and I would talk to people. I'd waste time, listen to music, gossip, just do a couple of reps. But now, when I do exercise, it's all out. When I do the exercise, there's no talking. It's complete intensity and focus, and it's preparation for the actual exercise. So the exercise that I do, bodybuilding was more like showing off, showing how big your muscles are. But now exercise is not about show off. It is actual hard work. Okay. So point number one, proper food. Point number two, proper sleep. Point number three, proper exercise. Point number 4, which I used to not take it as planned, but proper supplementation. Many people think, like how you said, you thought that the tablets I was taking were steroids. They are not steroids. Everything from natural testosterone boosters to high endurance energy supplements to vitamin A, D, K, magnesium, zinc, calcium, glucosamine, chondroitin, MSM, whether it is liver cleansing agents, whether it's probiotics, whatever the supplement is, I have done enough and more research, and I take the proper supplements every single day. You need to know what are the supplements you need to take, when you should take, how you should take it, and that itself will help you recover faster. Because if you just eat natural foods, it's not enough. So because I go out of the way to punish my body to help it grow, you need to take proper supplements. Point number 5, proper gear. Now you see, I'm wearing this. This is really tight for my body. I'm wearing, a heart rate monitor. I'm wearing tights. You can actually see it. I'm wearing the tights for the waist. I'm wearing compression socks. I'm wearing compression muscle, tights below the socks. Then I have proper training shoes. I think I have 14 pairs of shoes for different environments. Everything has to be planned. Your gear has to be world class. Just the stop itself costs around $100. 98, and even my tights, they cost around 106 or 107. So everything is the best of what money can buy. Even the watch that I'm wearing is heart rate monitor, plus it's polar. It's for people who swim, bike, and ride. So everything that I have, the gear is proper and professional. So you need to have the proper gear that will help you. Okay. The next one is technology. Technology is very important, whether it's to measure your fat, whether it is to measure your VO2 max, whether it is to measure, what is your heart rate and how much your heart rate should be at 90%, 80%, 100%. I have the technology that supports it. Without technology, you are running in the dark. It's like primitive ages. So you need to have the proper technology. That is a point number 6. So point number 1, proper food, proper sleep, proper exercise, proper supplements, proper gear, technology. Number 7, I've put at rest. By rest, I don't just mean sleep. By rest, I also mean that sometimes you need to totally switch off from your training, because that is when mentally, physically, emotionally you recover. You also need to sometimes just get away from all this training, and I focus on games, I focus on my work, I focus on creative exercises, I focus on just not thinking about training, because that is when you actually enjoy what you're doing. Others, if you're so obsessed, you can get burnt out. So rest is very important, not just sleep but rest. Okay. Number 8 is recuperation and recovery. Now, by this, what I mean to say is whether it's a massage, whether it's an ice cold shower, whether it's a hot steam bath, whether it is just getting a complete body scrub, whether it's getting a relaxation massage of any kind. Recuperation, rest, and recovery. All these 3 come in this category of what I call recuperation recovery, because your body and your mind needs to calm down. So obviously, just taking rest or just taking sleep will not help. Even having a massage sometimes can help. If you immerse yourself in cold water, let's say for 15 minutes, if you have a hot water bath for 15 minutes or sit in a hot water tub, all this is very, very important. So that is point number 8. Point number 9 is research. See, you need to understand, every time there is something new coming out, people are discovering new things. Previously, 10 years ago, they said fat was bad. Today, they're saying fat is good. And they're saying that research was sponsored by corporations. Previously, they say carbs was good. Now they say carbs are bad. So which is right? One coach will say you need to run long distance to improve your stamina. One other coach will say no, we run shorter distance. Like for example, Timothy Ferriss, who is the best-selling coach and author, says just to improve in a marathon, you don't have to run 42. If you run short, intense bursts of workouts, you will improve gradually. You can run 800s into 5 or 800s into 10. While some other, like chi running, there is, what do you call that? What are the other names? I can't get it. There's chi running, there is, okay, what other kinds of runnings are there? There are different styles of running. Some other people, like the old coaches used to tell me, you need to have the legs, so you need to run longer distance. If you want to run 21, you need to run at least 35 kilometers. So 21 becomes easy. So different people say different things. There is one coach who tells me that every workout you need to put 100%. There's another coach who says every workout put 60 to 80% and save the 100% for the actual day of the race. So when you commit yourself to research and the other point is experimentation. Sorry, that's the next one. Research. You obviously improve, okay, because you get so much more knowledge, and with that knowledge, you can actually use it for making yourself better. The next one is experimentation. Okay, now by experimentation, what I mean to say is, okay, agreed. You read a lot of things, you've researched a lot of things, you're finding a lot of things, but now you need to experiment with yourself. I'm constantly experimenting with myself. Just because my coach says it doesn't mean I'll blindly follow it. I'll research, I will study, I'll experiment, I'll find out wrong or right. And then if he is right, agreed, I'll do it. It's not that I don't trust him. It's just that I want to know, does it work for my body? Because there are some things which some of the coaches say, I don't agree with it. And it's not that they are bad people, it's just that they have a different style of thinking. For example, my coach, who is a nationally ranked Indian coach, he used to make sure that we would do stretching exercises for literally, I think, half an hour. And he says, that is only when your body is warmed up. Today, when I do my in training sessions, I don't actually stretch. I just start running at a slow pace for 15 minutes, and I stretch later on. So there are some people who say you need to stretch before and after. There are some people who say you only need to stretch after. In fact, there are some coaches in Dubai Road Runners who are some of the fastest runners I've known. They say you don't need to stretch at all. So, yeah, I mean, there are so many disciplines. You need to experiment on your own body and find out, does it work for you or not, and check your notes and find out, okay, does it work, does it not? Okay, so what do I do? That is what will help you grow. So point number 10 is experimentation. Point number 11 is your training partner. I always believe you're as good as your training partner is, because that is the person who you're in touch with, that is the one you talk to, that is the one you share thoughts with. My training partner is Malin. Malin is a lady from Finland, and she's one of the fastest runners that I've ever come across. She's not number one overall, but she has kept winning medals and trophies in her age category. And it's an honor for me to train with her, because she is so amazing. And not just that, her mentally, emotionally, she's so much more mature, and she's very sincere, very genuine. Whenever I need someone to talk to, she's there for me. So that makes it much more better, and that helps me improve. So whenever I feel down or depressed, she's always there. Loy, you can do it. Yes, you're there, you know. And she's always caring. So if you have a training partner who really pushes you and helps you improve, that I think will help you be the best. 12, competition. See, if you want to improve, you need to have someone with who you can compete with. It's not just your training partner, but you need to test yourself in actual competition. Now, because I've registered for a race, say, after how many more days? 47 more days are left. Now, sorry, 48 more days are left, okay? It's on February 12th. So, because I know a competition is there, I'm mentally preparing myself. I'm being very aggressive about it, and I'm very focused. So if you don't have a target or a competition, you obviously, you don't have anything to compare yourself to. So always have a competitive nature, and have a competition where you take part in. Whether it could be friendly, whether it could be locally, whether it could be international. Try it. Even if you lose, at least you know where you stand. But go there with a mindset to win. The next one is the drive. I can't stress enough and more on this. The drive, you need to really have the drive. If you don't have the drive, you can't succeed. For me, the drive is every day getting up at 3:30 in the morning. Before it was 4, now it's 3:30, because I got to prepare my meal. Now, I have the drive because I travel from here to almost 50 kilometers away. Because my coach comes there, and then I have to drive back in the traffic after training. Then after I come back and sleep, I have to drive again in the evening for my training, and then I have to come back again, which is again a hell lot more traffic, because everyone is coming back from the city. So this I've been doing for a year, and if you do not have the drive, you can't do it. You really need to be driven. That fire should be there from within. So number 13 is the drive. Number 14. Which is sacrifice. Without sacrifice, nothing happens. I had to sacrifice so many things. I didn't go for a single movie this year, except one, Star Wars, which I was disappointed. I didn't go for any parties. I did not meet any friends, which obviously I do not anyway. I had to cut down on so many things which I like. I love to read books. I love to sit, blog. I love to put up videos. Now, all these things are suffering. Now, I would not be able to do it if I didn't sacrifice. I had to buy a car. I used to live without a car. I was pretty happy without it. But I had to buy a car because I had to travel independently. So a lot of sacrifices were made to achieve this goal. Obviously, the investment or the money is just one part of it, but there's so many other things that were involved. There's so many times where I get so mad and angry and all that, and I had to bite my tongue because I didn't want to say anything, whether to my coach or whether to my training partner. These are the sacrifices you need to make. You need to be humble. So for me, sacrifice is a very important part. It's number 14. Number 15 is the investment. Oh my goodness, I'll tell you, the investment is not just money. People think money is a very big thing. Yes, my coach is very expensive. But apart from the money, you need to invest your time. You need to invest yourself, your soul, your spirit. You need to invest yourself physically. You need to invest yourself mentally. In every way, you need to invest yourself. If you do not invest yourself, you will not get things out. And by investment, it's 100%. Okay. The next one, point number 16. If you really want the best, you need to go to the best. So in my case, I didn't just go for coaching. I went for professional coaching. And for any endeavor, you need to have a professional coach if you want to succeed. Don't get a professional coach, you'll be useless. Like before, I used to only take advice from really well-intentioned people who are very successful, but they are not professional coaches. So whatever advice they give me, it was right, but it was not working out. For 4 years, I wasted my time. 4 years, I'm telling you, I spent a hell of a lot of money for 4 years, zero results. Until finally I took up professional coaching, and then everything just shot up. Today, the improvement that I'm showing, people are shocked. I am not exaggerating. My time to run 2 hours, for those of you who are runners would know this, it took me 2 hours to run 10 kilometers. And in 1 year of coaching, for 4 years I struggled and it didn't budge. After professional coaching, I ran 12 kilometers in less than an hour. So imagine, for 10 kilometers, it took me 2 hours. The next 10 kilometers after 1 year took around 48 minutes. That is an amazing record. That was the speed at which I ran. 2 hours, and then it came down to 48 minutes. So you can see the improvement. People to improve 1 minute in their running time takes them at least a year. I improved by literally half. I cut down half my running time. That is the speed, that is the power. I didn't have any more injuries, didn't have any more issues, all because of professional coaching. You must get professional coaching. And over here, I'd like to recommend my coach, who is Jacques Sophie. You can just Google or you can send me an email. I'll send you the details. For me, he is the best. For me, he's the best. Okay. You won't believe, him and I, we don't just gel together. We have a lot of indifferences. Sometimes we have arguments. Sometimes he loses his cool. But he really cares. He's a very, very genuine guy. He doesn't give up on you. And he has been like family to me. And I'm very lucky that he's there. We do have issues. Things are not smooth. But this is what makes a relationship so beautiful. It's like, you know that the person loves you. You know that the person cares about you. You know that the person's there for you. And, when you invest yourself, he invests. And that is what makes a relationship amazing. And he brings out the best in me. And I hope I bring out the best in him also, because that is what professional coaching is. He is a professional in all areas. And I highly recommend him because he's my coach. Okay. There are other coaches also who I recommend, but obviously I need to be loyal to my coach. Okay. Point number 17 is you need to have a goal. If you don't have a goal, you can't improve. Like when I went to my coach, he asked me, what is your goal? And that time I was like, oh, I just want to lose weight. Then it became, okay, I just want to run 21 kilometers at a particular pace, which was impossible. So every time I gave him a goal, he helped me achieve that goal. If you don't have a goal, obviously you do not know where you're going to move or how you're going to head. So have a professional goal. Number 18 is report writing. It's very important to write reports. Now, I normally put all my notes online, and because I have this Polar watch, it syncs with all my data online. Before I had a Garmin. So all this data goes online, and that makes it very easy for me to access my reports. I put down my thoughts, I put down my ideas, I put down whatever I have in my head, from nutrition, body weight to speed, everything, I put it down there. So if you have something in writing, you can always look back on your notes. So report writing is very important. Number 19, medical reports. Apart from just checking my gut level, I always make sure every 3 to 4 months I get a medical report just to check how is my blood levels, how are my blood levels, cholesterol levels, fat levels, VO2 max, whatever. This really helps you. And if you get it medically done through a professional doctor or professional institute, it will always help. So you know whether you're improving or not. And last, if not the least, at point number 20, the passion to learn and grow. If you have the passion to grow and learn and evolve, I think that is the secret that will help you become the best of what you can possibly be. Otherwise, you will have the illusion that you're improving, but you don't know where you stand. So these are my 20 points. And my dear friend, whoever, I don't have any secret. These are the secrets. So I've told you everything. If you can, they look very simple, but trust me, when you start applying them, even a small thing like today, after my training, I'm going for my training now. Imagine, I got up at 1:30. I got up 1:30 in the morning so that I could do a little bit of work because otherwise, I get inundated with so many other things. I planned out everything. I planned out my gear, which is at the back. I planned out my outfit. I'm going to go and buy the food for the month. So I'm going to go to an expensive outlet at Spinneys. I'm going to buy everything from slow cooking oats to particular cereal, which is muesli, to a particular brand of milk, to a particular brand of cheese, to a particular brand of meat. All this is expensive, and I have to do all this research to find out. So this is the kind of sacrifice. So it's not just theory, you need to put it into practice. And getting up every day, 4 in the morning, training specifically, giving 100% at every training. This is not just points. If you really do whatever is mentioned here, trust me, you will achieve results. Otherwise, you'll not. So just to summarize, proper food, point number 1, proper sleep, proper exercise, proper supplements, proper gear, technology, rest, recuperation and recovery, research, experimentation, training partner, competition, the drive, that is waking up and doing other things, sacrifice, investment, professional coaching, goal, report writing, medical reports, and passion to learn and grow. So I hope this answers your question with all the points. Loy from loymachedo.com and who's loymachedo.com. Put your comments down below. And if you have a question, please feel free to send me an email. Love to answer. Goodbye for now.